When I first came across it, I think it was probably one of the most shocking ones for me, and I've undertaken many serious case reviews. I suppose when I saw the evidence of the text messaging between parents about how they were going to abuse Daniel, that was quite shocking to read and to try and understand, and know that professionals were trying to understand what was going on but knew nothing about this sort of planned abuse of Daniel, putting him in, locking him in a room, feeding him salt, making him do different things, lying him in a bath until he was unconscious and then threatening to put him back in when he woke up. All these things are alarming to read, and yes, you might say I'm a seasoned professional at this, but I found it quite shocking. I've made 15 recommendations in all. Sometimes people say we need to have more recommendations, but I think we've got to be try and focused. There also is a number, about 20 or other recommendations by individual agencies who need to change their practice. This here in Coventry. It's really been about the management of domestic violence and being sure that it's managed and that different agencies are notified properly and act on domestic violence within families, and that it's seen as a child protection issue. So that's clear. There's also an issue of schools particularly having robust systems in place or robust processes so they know what to do if they see something that alarms them or worries them, to not be frightened of that but to do something with that. Tell a colleague, tell the head, do so. So there's something about the need to ensure that all schools, and that doesn't mean just local government schools but also independent schools and academies as such, all have those in place. And other issues about the assessment practice, the need for a child focus. There was often, although many were, in this case, there were clearly, Daniel was a focus of concern. He wasn't always a focus of their interventions. So to really engage children much more in their assessments, in their understanding of their lived experience.